the river. Swimming upstream, now we picking up steam, baby. The routine, time to think a little bigger. Hopping out the hot box, bloodshot pictures for our poster. You be cropped out if you're not with us. Got the party jumping like the hiccups. Snake gang, hey DJ, turn it up. See the glimmer, the gloss, the sparkle, the shine, this tight vibe. Give you hope in the darkest of time before the fourth quarter come. From you caught you with kinda got me doing what I ought to decline. But here we go though. I'm locked in, ain't no let the mojo. We can blend, we can swirl, we can throw yo. Got my gas, pressure from the boat, now we messing out so.
6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the New York Yankees. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. All right, ready to go here. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Fouled off. He was late. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Betts takes it in for the out. And there's one away. So digging in, Addison Barker. Sing, you talked about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive. Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And the batter is George Springer. Ground ball, could be 2. There's 1 out, and that's 2. Back at Yankee Stadium, and stepping in for the Yankees, Gunnar Henderson. That one ripped, but foul. Gets him to chase after that one.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
And a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Springer there makes the catch, and there's one down. And here comes Bellinger.
Second, the right fielder, Cody.
Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer the senior year and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. Saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Comes up empty.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Judge waits.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it is gone. That's worth the price of admission. It's 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Now here is Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Bichette over to second. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Warren back to work. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Bo Bichette up to the dish. The shortstop takes the ball. And a foul ball. Inside. And a count 2-1. Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fired to second. How about that double play?
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Line to left, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Bellinger makes the grab. Back here in the Bronx, Singy, and we talked about expectations this year for the Yankees, but we haven't brought up their trip to the World Series last year.
Yeah, they had the most wins in the American League, had won their first pennant in 15 years. Hard to believe that, huh? It's tough not labeling that type of a year as a success.
Springer drifts towards it. And a quick out, number 1. Dodgers versus Yankees in the Fall Classic. It doesn't get any better than that, Singy.
Yeah, and a lot of people across the globe watch those games, not just in the United States, and we won't forget that World Series for a long time.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Throws to first. 2 out.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Now at the plate, Michael Harris II. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 outs, base is empty. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Batting 9.
So up next, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that one wrapped foul. Squirts away a little bit. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, top half of the third inning. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Anthony Santander. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Henderson over to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. Up the middle. Nice grab. Over to first. Not in time. He legs it out.
Now back.
Ernie Clement digs in now. Light out his first time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Rounds third. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Springer in the box now. Takes strike 1. On the ground to short, could be 2. To second, that's 1. Got him. The double play cuts down to potential. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
Henderson.
Varsho hauls it in, and there's one away. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. And first offering is fouled off. Varsho on the move. And a couple of quick outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. The pitcher's his friend. He'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Judge stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in New York, here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hard ground ball, base knock. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette.
Counts 1-0.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance. That's ball 1. Now this is a rocket to left. 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That's inside.
Ball 1.
Blue Jays down a run. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Next offering way off the plate. Guerrero over at first with 1 away. Runner on the go. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. At the belt and fires. Runner goes again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Go to second and out at second. Back in the Bronx, bottom 4. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 48.
Swings and misses. That's strike
0-1.
one. Swing and a foul out of play. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next
One ball,
offering is
2 strikes.
in the dirt. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Now it's Mookie Betts. He hit into a double play his first time up. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankees. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-1. Vic Caratini at the plate. And that one fouled off. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Reese McGuire stepping in now for the Yankees. A little out front there as he swings through it.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 63. Fernando.
Splits the plate, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Anthony Santander at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground to first. Caratini takes it to the bag, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Now batting,
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Reached on an infield single his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
And now Ernie Clement on the ground. Ramirez zips it to first. That ends the frame. Back now in the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Yankees,
go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact,